Hello and welcome to the Minutes Within the Mist, where a walk along the beach can bring you stories about cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. Today, we're going to talk about a flying phenomenon, the Hampton Bays manta rays. Jenny was driving to the Long Island beach in Hampton Bays in July of 2006. She wanted to show her fiancé the phosphorescent shrimp that seasonally wash ashore during the night. She parked her car, and the entire beach was visible beneath the moon. She could see that they were the only souls present. Instead of excitement or even calmness, Jenny was hit with a feeling of general unease, as though she was the prey in the presence of a predator. However, the beach remained empty, so she chose to ignore the initial feeling. Her attention was focused on the tiny glowing shrimp beneath her feet, and her fiancé was completely unaware of any danger. So, she did not voice her concerns. Their walk, viewing the glowing shrimp washed up on the shore, continued for another 10 minutes. They then stopped to bend down for a closer look. Her fiancé's attention was diverted by something that caused him to lift his head and peer over Jenny's shoulder. He looked over and yelled, "Oh my God, what is that?" Jenny whipped around to look in the same direction. To her shock, she saw a creature that was translucent, possessing no color. She was able to even see the stars through the enormous body of the monster. Only the moonlight reflecting off the surface of the creature enabled them to observe it at all. It was the shape of a manta ray, larger than the car that Jenny had just left at the end of the beach. Its wingspan was at least 10 feet in width, moving up and down like its motion in the water, except this time, it was flying gracefully in the air above them. Fear took over and both turned to race back towards their car. There, they saw two smaller rays moving in the air, keeping close to one another. They finally got into their car and drove off to safety, where she reported the sightings to the National UFO Reporting Center. But to this day, she still has no answers for what it was that she and her fiancé had seen on that night. So could enormous, invisible creatures be flying over heads in the clouds? I hope you enjoyed these minutes with the Hampton Bays manta rays. Please tell your friends about our cryptids, ghosts, and other mysteries. And look to the skies to remain constantly curious.